Have you ever wondered why so many people are always on a diet but still struggle with their reflection in the mirror? The truth is, most people are trying to lose fat the wrong way. Not because they lack effort, but because they're overwhelmed with useless information. They made you believe you have to suffer, cut out everything, train like crazy, and still, nothing changes. You know why? Because what actually works isn't what seems hardest, it's what's most strategic. And most people ignore that. There's a much more efficient way to burn fat, and it doesn't involve magic formulas or some crazy 21-day plan. It's a simple combination of smart actions that any regular person can apply, even with little time, little money, and zero motivation. And the best part? It brings real results. The kind you feel in your clothes, your energy, and in the mirror. But almost no one talks about this because the basics don't sell. But here, you're going to discover it all. If you're tired of trying and failing, stick with me until the end. Because this video is going to flip a switch in your mind. You're going to clearly understand the shortest and smartest path to actually lose fat, without torture, without obsessing over calories, and without giving up on enjoying life. Ready? Let's dive in. Everyone wants a shortcut. A miracle pill, a 3-day diet, or that exercise that melts fat while you sleep. But here's the truth. No one wants to say out loud. Losing fat efficiently is not about doing more. It's about doing what works. Most people are stuck in the do more cycle and go nowhere. That's why if you want real results, you need to stop chasing what's new and start understanding the basics and applying them consistently. Your body isn't dumb. It only responds to what you give it. The weight loss industry is one of the most profitable in the world. And do you know why? Because it profits off your frustration. Crazy diets, extreme workouts, unrealistic promises, all designed to make you fail and come back for more. It's cruel, but it's real. Once you understand that the key isn't in what's new, but in what's right, you completely change the game. A simple mindset shift can put you miles ahead of the rest. What you need is not a new plan. It's the right one. And that starts with clarity. Here's a practical example. If you've tried everything and nothing worked, try stopping. Yes, stop. Stop following what everyone else is doing. Stop copying the influencer's diet. Stop believing in lose 10 kilos in 7 days. And start observing your body, your patterns, your triggers. That's the real starting point. Because only when you understand what's been sabotaging you can you begin to act smart. And that's when the calorie deficit comes into play. There's a lot of confusion out there, but one thing is non-negotiable. Without a calorie deficit, there is no fat loss. It might be uncomfortable to hear, but it doesn't matter if you're drinking detox teas, fasting, cutting carbs, or training like an athlete. If you're not consuming less energy than you burn, nothing changes. It's the foundation of human physiology. This isn't an opinion, it's science. And while many people try to dodge this fact, those who accept it and apply it wisely are the ones who transform. Now, don't confuse a calorie deficit with starving yourself. That's another common trap. A deficit is a strategic adjustment, not extreme sacrifice. It's about eating smart, prioritizing satiety, nutrition, and portion control. A great example is swapping high-calorie, low-nutrient foods for lighter, fiber-rich options, like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Simple daily tweaks can create an efficient deficit without suffering. And one more thing, trying to burn it all in the gym is a classic mistake. Yes, you burn calories training, but nothing replaces the impact of nutrition. One burger and fries can wipe out an hour-long workout in 10 minutes. That's why the deficit must start on your plate. And when it's built intelligently, the fat-burning process becomes predictable, even enjoyable. But here's where most people get sabotaged. The most common mistake? Trying to do everything at once. They cut carbs, join a gym, start taking supplements, do intermittent fasting, and try to sleep 8 hours a night as if it's easy. The result? Mental exhaustion, zero consistency, and total burnout in less than 2 weeks. The rush to transform their body becomes the perfect trap for quitting. The secret is in progression, not insane intensity right from the start. Another fatal mistake: waiting for motivation to take action. If you only move when you're motivated, you'll stay stuck. You need discipline even on the days when everything feels off. A good example is committing to small habits: cooking your meals at least 3 times a week, walking 20 minutes daily, drinking more water. Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. And that's what gets you on the path to real fat loss. Want to know what actually speeds up fat loss? Consistency with the basics. There's no magic trick. When you combine a well-structured calorie deficit with good sleep, stress management, and daily movement, your body responds, and fast. It's like turning the right gears. You might not see changes in the mirror in 3 days, but in 3 weeks, the difference starts showing in your pants, the scale, and even your mood. And yes, training helps, but the focus should be on preserving muscle. Strength training is your best friend on this journey, because the more muscle you have, the more efficient your metabolism becomes. That means your body burns more energy, even at rest. Plus, resistance training improves posture, energy, and self-esteem. Don't know where to start? 3 strength sessions a week, with exercises like squats, push-ups, and rows, are a great start. But what if the plan feels too complicated? Creating an efficient weight loss plan doesn't mean complicating your life with insane rules. Quite the opposite. The simpler, the more sustainable. The first step is to adjust your diet for a light calorie deficit without cutting out entire food groups. Make smart swaps: white rice for brown, soda for lemon water, afternoon snacks for fruit with protein. You don't need to become a nutritionist. You just need clarity and consistency. Another key point: build a plan that fits your reality. If you work all day, don't kid yourself thinking you'll train 2 hours a day. Start with what's possible: 20 to 30 minutes of walking, 10 minutes of home workouts, meal prepping on Sundays. The secret is making the plan part of your life, not making your life revolve around the plan. That's how you create real progress. And best of all, without torture. But what about when discouragement hits? Everyone starts excited, but most people give up halfway. Know what prevents that? Systems, not willpower. Create a routine with visual reminders, like a calendar marking your workouts or a grocery list with your go-to healthy foods. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, even if it's an online group with the same goal. And most importantly, celebrate every little win. Lost 1 kg? Sleeping better? That's a win. Here's another powerful strategy: plan for bad days. Yes, they'll happen. There will be days you want to quit, eat pizza, and sleep all day. And that's okay. What you need is a plan B. Something light to keep you in the game. Maybe it's a short home workout, a balanced meal already in your fridge, or even a note you wrote to yourself. Don't quit, it's working. That inner voice changes everything. But do you know the difference between weight loss and fat loss? A lot of people celebrate when the number on the scale goes down. But that's not always good news, because losing weight and losing fat aren't the same. Weight loss can mean losing muscle, water, even bone mass, and that's dangerous. Fat loss, on the other hand, is when your body actually burns off the excess while keeping the essential. That's what transforms both your physique and your health. Here's a practical example. 2 people lose 5 kilos. One did a restrictive diet without training and lost muscle. The other ate well, trained strength, and lost fat. Same number on the scale, but completely different bodies. The second person looks firmer, has more energy, and a faster metabolism. That's why focusing only on weight is a trap. The focus should be on the quality of the loss, not just the quantity. And once you reach your goal, the next challenge is keeping it off. Maintaining the result is where most people fall. Why? Because they treated weight loss like a short sprint, not a lifestyle change. The secret to never going back is turning what helped you lose weight into permanent habits. That doesn't mean being on a diet forever. It means keeping a balanced foundation, with room for flexibility. Pizza? Sure. Just don't forget what got you here. One last tip. Don't stop training. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for keeping your metabolism high and controlling appetite. Plus, staying active helps you stay disciplined in other areas of life. People who stop everything after reaching their goal usually end up right back where they started. So think long-term. Maintenance is just as strategic as fat loss. Now that you understand what really works to lose fat efficiently, tell me, are you going to keep repeating the same mistakes, or are you finally going to apply what actually brings results? Because knowledge without action changes nothing. Your body, your energy, your confidence, everything can change if you decide to apply what you learned here. And the question is simple. Do you want to keep fighting with the scale, or do you want to take control of your health once and for all? So what are you going to do today to take that first step? Will you build your simple plan? Will you review your meals? Go out for a 20-minute walk? Comment below what your next step will be. And don't say, "I'll think about it." Action brings results. Waiting lets life pass you by. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because here you'll learn what no one else teaches you. Oh, and if you want to keep learning how to transform your body with intelligence and ease, there's another video popping up on the screen right now. Click and watch. It's the perfect follow-up to this one. I'll see you there. Until next time.